Bring it right back now, ride the groove, it's so cool. When it's on smooth, bring it right back now, ride the groove, it's so cool.
How are you? I'm very excited about the music video. It's DCat.
No, this scary knock. Yeah, well, anyway, I'm about to tell the story about what All or Nothing is about. You know, of course, it's a romantic story, but kind of like a movie. You know, we exaggerate some things, of course. It started in LA. It's really a romantic story about how I met my wife, Crystal Moore. And she's Danish, so of course that's why, you know, Denmark is involved. But it kind of came full circle because though that was years ago when we moved to Denmark and had our kids there, and I started telling the story. Of course, Las Vegas is our playground, so Vegas is always in the story when you talk about Los Angeles. But then I met my man KDel through a good old friend, Fardi.
Next day, DCat called me and said, I got a surprise for him. Take a listen to the track again. I put a song and then Snoop popped up in the song and I was like, whoa, do we have Snoop on the song? I called DCat directly and I was like, are you serious? Do we have Snoop on the song? And he says, yeah, I want to do this for you, you know. We need to have Snoop on it.
Yeah. It's always a pleasure to work with you, of course. Everything, a lot of stuff you have taught us over here, we didn't know, so it's a blast. I'm actually happy because I didn't know how to actually turn the style in the beats, but then you do the magic stuff.
Wow.
With the vocals and stuff, it's big.
But yeah,
so
it's just a match made, you know, perfectly because I mean, even with Just a Minute Music, like we started off with our music library, and I mean, KDel just had every style, whether it was dance or hip hop. You know, all of his music was like really hot. It's interesting too that my brother-in-law, it means four, is KDel, and he's like one of the hottest producers and artists in Denmark. I mean, when we added Snoop to the game, it just kind of took it to another level. Right, Kirsten?
Ja, det er rigtigt.
Yeah. So, men tak for det, det var kun, you know, det havde lidt support. Så Chris, hvor var du født i Danmark?
Hvad?
Where were you born?
I Tisted.
Ja?
Ja.
Er det noget, du vil sige til dem, eller kan du snakke lidt mere?
Bare det, jeg tror, den sang er meget flot, og den er meget sjov, og alle sammen, der har hørt det herovre, de kan godt lide det. Så det bliver spændende til at se, hvordan hele verden kan lide det.
Nå, tusind tak, Dada. Okay, vi ses som lidt.
Okay, så skal jeg tilbage til arbejde. Hej hej alle sammen.
Hej hej. But on the West, I mean, everything is so connected. I mean, a lot of people know that I worked like with Womack and Womack. I was their music director, especially when I was in Denmark, and that's what kind of, you know, made me known in that area. But then when I moved back to America, Womack and Womack's son is actually Meech Wells, and he's also Mary Wells' son. And Meech was working with Snoop. So automatically, I started working with Meech again. I was engineering for Meech, so I have more plaques with Snoop through Meech. And then after that, I started actually engineering for Snoop himself in the studio for a while, and I helped him build in a couple of his studios. And then I met DJ DCat, and me and him really started working together. I was managing him for about 5 years, and we're still heavily involved behind the scenes doing a lot of cool things which everybody's going to see. I mean, me and Snoop have really been working together for over 15 years, I think. I mean, you know, I'll have him tell a story too, you know, sooner or later here. But yeah, so it's not anything new. Like people think, oh man, DCat's trying to do something with Snoop. It's like, actually, I've been working with everybody on the West ever since I've been out here. So whether it's from Q to Snoop to, I mean, one way or another, we're all connected. There's only one tree. So all the way back from Death Row to now, it's all really about the West. So one love to everybody on the West. I mean, and I hope to have a lot of them featured on the project as well. I mean, the Dog Pound, just all the homies, all the big homies, man. You know, all the giants. You know, I've been working with giants all my life, and sometimes you find if you're always around giants, and if they ain't stepping on you, you might be a giant yourself one day.
All or nothing is gonna be big.
There would never be another you, another me. I could never ever love another human being. So that's why I'll do all that I do to get next to you.
Bring it right back now, ride the groove. It's so cool, it's so cool, it's so cool. One is old school. Bring it right back.
DCat, yeah.
Mentor,
producer,
good friends.
I love him to death. Sometimes he makes me crazy, but I'd still like to give him $1 million.
1, 2, 3, on the floor. You know what? Give me some more. Give me some more.